Hello there, my name is Toxicoid, or you can call me Tox. That's what a lot of people called me when I used to stream on Twitch.tv. Unfortunately, live streaming no longer fits with my lifestyle. I have to walk away from the PC a lot, or tend to work from home issues, of which I'm very grateful to have, but I still have this urge to create content, use some of those college skills that I learned back in the day. I am learning DaVinci Resolve, being more familiar with other programs, so it's a work in progress. Anyways, in the background, some clips of my time on the island will be playing as I explain some stuff. I recently ascended on the island map. Woo! It took about 5 months to do. Not sure if that's good or not. My experience with Ark is perhaps a bit abnormal. Back with Ark Evolved, a friend at the time asked if I wanted to join their server. This was when Lost Island came out, the game was on sale, I finally had a PC that could run it, you get it. So what's strange about that? I never played on a single official map until I got Ascended when it came out. I enjoy a lot of aspects of this game and it's very pretty. 5 months ago, I decided I'm going to actually ascend. So coming off of that, I wanted to take a small break and relax before I try to ascend on Scorched Earth before Lost Colony comes out. I don't know if it changes the specimen implant after beating Scorched, but I figure it's a good challenge. Speaking of challenges, I'm currently taking said break on Valguero. And I'm sure people have done a challenge like this before, but I'll pop up my own rules that I've made on the side of this video. I tried recording and explaining in a play session on Valguero, but I was so distracted. What's the name of this challenge? Well, I don't know if there is already a name for it, but I'm calling it Loot Saddle Decides. I know. What a wonderful name. Ingenious! Hold your applause! How did you come up with that? Yeah, probably not the most brain power used on a name. But let's get into the rules I've made for myself. I should probably say that I pulled my character from the island. You could start fresh if you wanted to do this sort of challenge if you like my rules. But number 1, tames that do not have saddles are free game. Pretty self-explanatory. Doesn't have a saddle, it's free game. Number 2 though, cannot imprint on young unless creature's parent/parents die to natural means. I know it says parents and there is only one parent, but I think of this as like if you're trying to do something with a trike and the whole herd gets involved. You know, I count that as like that's a pod, they're a family, they're all parents. In Asterix it says unless lucky and get a Gigantoraptor, and what I mean by this is once you get your freebie tame and then you go to a loot drop and then you get like a Gigantoraptor saddle, awesome. You get to go tame a Gigantoraptor. Then the next loot drop, you get another saddle, and that's your next tame. You can use that Gigantoraptor and destroy the parents and, you know, imprint and tame it up. Like, it is a pretty much like a lucky freebie. Number 3, saddle from loot drop decides future tame. Again, pretty self-explanatory, but I felt that it fit better in the list like this because you do have to go through some freebies and all that kind of stuff. Number 4, cannot loot more after getting a saddle from a drop. Yeah. In Asterix, if multiple saddles in drop must tame in order, so whichever slot that, was first in that order, that's what I'm gonna go tame. Number 5, must use previous tame as mount when taming again for different saddle. Yep. Number 6, if tame dies, you must get the saddle and retame previous creature. So in my case, when I went to go get the Iguanodon, if my wolf had died, I would have had to retame one with all the previous rules. Number 7, can tame any level/variant for saddle. You know, there are some creatures that I just don't really care for, so I'll probably just tame whatever level. Number 8, can bring items from any map that help with taming, map allowing, and can only do one transfer of a full inventory in Obelisk. I hope that that's pretty self-explanatory, but if not, then maybe I'll explain further. In the Asterix, it is can only bring one cryopod. If you do decide to do this challenge and you're using mods like Dino Depot, yeah, you can only use like one Dino Ball. Number 9, resources are free game on any mount, so there's not a restriction. Just because you don't have an Anki doesn't mean that you can't go get metal. And those are all the challenge rules that I have set for myself. If you try this challenge for yourself with these rules, but you add something to it, and it just made it like a lot more fun, feel free to drop it into the comments. I might implement it into my own game. But I do want to stress that this is supposed to be a break and supposed to be relaxing, so I'm not really wanting to go hard on rules. Again, this is just a break and supposed to be fun. Hi, I'm Tox. I'm going to be playing some Ark. I just finished up with the island. I have finally ascended, at least with the island. So I'm taking a little bit of a break, and I am on Valguero. And I'm not doing anything different. I don't think that, I'm sure other people have kind of like done a challenge like this, but basically my idea is I just want to go in here, I want to do like a whole bunch of loot running, and I want to get saddles through there and then go tame those creatures. All these others just kind of like came around into here. Yeah, I'm calling this like Orphan Creek. Yeah, this is kind of like where they all end up, so I ended up just taking them because I was like, sure, why not? You're a part of the pack. So we've got some 60s, 55s, and a 59. I actually do have one more in this ball, or the cryo thing, and I was like, you know what, I'm good. I will probably raise that up just because again, this whole little challenge that I have going on for myself is I brought only one cryopod into Valguero, and I did bring, obviously, my character from there and some of the stuff, like extra stuff that I had. I actually did find this sickle here in a drop, so whatever. But I definitely want to keep my tech binoculars, and I brought some, you know, cooked meat jerky, my canteen, and the crossbow. We did get a iguanodon saddle from a drop, which is why we have an iguanodon. Here's the other saddle that we got from a drop, but I have looked all over, and it doesn't seem to be that plesiosaurs are here, so thank goodness. I'm relieved. I don't have to go into the ocean or the water yet. Going through the water and trying to find those giant squid and everything else in the island, yeah, that was a lot, and I'm kind of glad. So I'm gonna take that saddle off of our iguanodon here, which has no name, because these creatures are just for fun. This is the... Why does it feel like... It feels like my mouse is inverted for some reason. I don't know. I've been playing like a few other games, so maybe that's why, but I don't know. Feels weird. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my god, these auto doors. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this one in there because we're not gonna do anything with it. Oh right, I'm going to go ahead and release this little guy and get him all raised up, and he can be in the pack and they can just stand there and watch. If I don't have the stuff for them, obviously, yeah, it's just whatever it is. There are increased rates on this with like breeding and the taming, and I couldn't really tell you all of this stuff because I don't remember. I don't remember how I set that up. I followed a guide for single player settings from some video, and that's what it did. I also did bring all like this kibble stuff from the island, otherwise it was just going to sit there, you know. So I was like, yeah, why not? We'll just, yeah, it's just for fun. Like, I'm not using these. I'm not going to be fighting the boss on Valguero. Just time out real quick. I do have one mod, and it is the Pull It mod. Come on, cuddle! Had cooked prime meat. Nope, I do not have that. I am so sorry. That's on me. I don't have any of that. No, there's no way. Ah! Nope. No. There's no prime meat. I am so sorry, buddy. That's... You're gonna have a 67%. That's all I got. I'm so sorry. But that means that we can go ahead and go. Bye! Oh my goodness, so many saddles. Okay. Alright, we're gonna see which came first in order. Okay, so the first one was this one, I swear. So an Arthroplura. Okay, so we have to go tame an Arthroplura. What do we have to? A Carno, okay. And a Megatherium. Okay. Arthroplura. Is that the centipede thing? Am I pulling a dumb? I don't have loot increased, I don't think. I've never messed with that setting, so... That is the first time ever that I have gotten a drop with like so many saddles, and not just that, but like ascended stuff is in there. Okay, well, we're gonna go back and I'm going to look up an Arthroplura on Lost Island. Quick story and everything. Now that I'm thinking about this, my like a friend at the time and everything was breeding or had this whole like, I don't know what it was. I don't know how to describe it. He had tech parasaurs at the top. They would drop eggs, and then this like tickle chicken would destroy the eggs or destroy the babies, you know? I don't know what you call that. But anyways, there was one time that I snuck into this like thing that he built and I started picking up the parasaur babies, cause like the eggs and stuff. And I remember specifically after he caught me doing it, because I was raising them, he was like, why do you want the crap tames? And I was like, I don't know, man. I just like them. Like, they're so cool. So yeah, I'm not a PvPer, not a mid-maxer, not anything in Ark. I just, yeah, it's mostly like gut feeling of how I go. And I felt so sorry for them. I was like, come, little ones. Hey, we got through the door without it being weird. We should... Oh, this is a blueprint. Interesting. So put that there. We also did get some of this ghillie armor. Oh, I guess I should say, I did bring some armor from the island, but this is all just ghillie. It's nothing amazing. I mean, I guess, you know, ascended ghillie, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not flak, it's not anything. I just wanted some clothes, man. So we're back, and yeah, I was right. It is the centipede. God, I've never, ever tamed, yeah, obviously. I didn't even know they had saddles. I didn't know you could ride. What is Broth of Enlightenment? Like, what is this? Can I even make that? I don't even have a cooking pot. I don't think. No. Let's craft that up. I might actually... I need stone. I might actually rebuild or build somewhere else, or I don't know, upgrade this, but I just really liked this view right here, so that's why we're here. So I might do a build little video, but probably not. I'm not like an amazing builder, okay? Like, I try, but yeah. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Cooking pot. I do enjoy the pullet system because to me it's really nice that I don't have to sit there and waste a whole bunch of material. I can just be like, no, I just want this much. It doesn't really matter, but... Okay, consumables. Crafted food. There it is! Broth of Enlightenment. A single sip of this incredible broth will expand your mind and broaden your horizons, granting greatly increased experience gain for a brief time. So if we use spoiled meat, then it's what is this? Dodex is saying 98.6. So we would get 73 levels, but we wouldn't get the 74. Alright, we've got the spoiled meat. We've got the saddle. We've got some trinks. Let's go find a cave. Do I want to bring the... I don't know. Oh my god. I'm gonna need all of these for the crossbow. I should move the crossbow. Yeah. There. That makes me feel better. And just be like, okay, we're good. Come on, Iguanodon. Let's go find a cave. I don't know where a cave is, so... I will cut to when I actually find a cave. Oh my gosh. This is my first time seeing one of these. Level 45 Elder Claw. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that in there, what you guys just saw, and how dark it was, and how I couldn't see a thing, and that's my fault, because I don't have a torch. I don't have a fucking torch. Flint, wood, stone. Let's get some of that, because that was insane, and some of the... Oh, I was about to say I didn't bring my tools, but I did. Sometimes I have a bad habit of walking off without bringing my tools, so... This time I was not an idiot. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I'm just... There were so many Microraptors that came out. That was yeah, that was something. That was something. And Taro birds. And it was so dark. I couldn't see. And I was just like, I need to get somewhere fast. Okay, let's craft a... Oops, sorry. Select that. Yes, craft one. Thank you. I am so sorry, Iguanodon. Thank you for saving my butt. I really do appreciate that. Let's put this on you. Okay, and I did go ahead and look up where one is. Apparently a cave is right here, so that's what we're gonna try to go to. Holy crap. Wait. I know this area. No, 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 no. No. God, this is a 135. And we are right at the Broodmother Cave. This is not what I want. I don't want to be here. Please survive. Just survive long enough. Am I even hitting it? Oh god, it's gonna die. Thank goodness! Okay. I am so sorry, my friend. You just rest. Okay? You just rest. So it was leading me right to the Broodmother. There's gotta be other caves. Like, I can't... Oh, that's a bat. Nope. Run. Nope. Okay, redwoods? No. A big ol' nope. So... I was looking at, like, all the spot. I'm using this old map of Valguero, so I don't know. But this just seems too much. So I found this one, potentially, which is by Big Door. So we got Theries, Megaraptors, and other stuff that we have to deal with. But hopefully by the time that we get there, we'll be okay. So here's our new destination. It's over there. We've been there, so... Yeah, let's get the Mel out of the redwoods. Maybe there's a way, if we keep following, to go up on that side, right? There's gotta be something. Thank you for taking a poop. Thank you for the daylight. You know, just a little bit of light is nice. That's great. I like it. This feels like a swampy area, and I don't know about that. But I do feel like that we need to go up somehow. Oh, it did stay go. Wait. Did we just find a cave? A lot of metal. A lot of stuff. Really nervous. Where are we? Or maybe we just found the way to go up? I don't know. I'm thinking so. Okay, where are we now? Okay. Is this the cave that it was talking about? Hold on a second. Yeah, I think this is the cave it was talking about. Ah, my goodness. Okay. I gotta find another cave then. Somewhere close. I think we found something. So I'm gonna go check it out, because obviously this guy's not gonna fit. It looks like something. So I need this. And pretty much just my wits about me. just cryo ball, or I keep saying cryo, but you know, cryo him. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't. Sorry. Yep. Don't care. Okay. Let's see what this is. I swear, if this is another like one of those aesthetic caves, where it's like, oh, there's nothing in here, but isn't it pretty? It's a nice cave. Not seeing anything. Just a lot of water. Oh, Arthro, where art thou? What is my luck? What is this? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice cave, and I'm sure if you built here, it would, you know, it's nice. It's good. But I was kind of needing something else. Well then. Because I'm out of time, and I thought that this would go a lot quicker. Finding a cave on the unofficial map, yada yada. I am going to have to end it here, and I'm going to have to record the rest tomorrow, so it'll all be in the same video, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to call it here, and then pick it up, yeah, tomorrow. So let's go find a comfy spot. Hopefully this isn't, I don't know, like one of those caves where you can fall through the mesh, because that makes me nervous. Do we still have... Excuse me. Yes, we've got the spoiled and all that kind of stuff. I hear raptors? I'm really glad that I got my guy and put him away. Yeah. Okay. Well, if we don't get eaten by raptors, that'd be great, but I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching this first portion of this video. I hope that in time, like more recording and talking again will get me back into the flow and it won't be so awkward. But yes, thanks for coming along this journey, and I'll catch you later. All right, we are back, and I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or not, but I got down with the sickness and I caught a cold. You may hear sniffling during this, but that was 3 days ago. I'm feeling a bit better. I got a nice cup of tea with me, and I have since realized the beauty of recording. If I was still streaming, I can hear you, Raptor, but if I was still streaming, yeah, I would have to post on social media and be like, hey guys, I caught a cold, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be out. And you know, most people who don't read the social media would be like, wow, a streamer doesn't know how to keep a schedule. Which, alright, fair. Like, I wasn't that great with that. There was just a lot of stuff that would come up. So we're back, and yeah, I have since looked up on how to actually tame an Arthropleura, and it's not a knockout. That's the thing. It's not a knockout. So we have all of this stuff that we need. We could use like bug repellent, but that's whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and show that I have found or looked up another potential cave. So we're gonna say this. Potential. If I can actually, let's just say a real cave. And I have the coordinates down, so let me enter that in real quick. Yes. But yeah, the beauty of recording, right? Because This is still just going to be in one video like I said it was going to be, and you guys don't have to like sit there and wait on me if there's anyone who's watching this. So yeah. Alright. That's far. A real cave.
A real cave.
Okay. Sorry. The music kind of seems like it's loud, but yeah. I used to do like funny voices when I would like stream, so sometimes that'll come back up. Alright, Iguanodon, let's go. Because there is absolutely nothing here. Look at that. He still has his torch. That's amazing. Let's do this. Let's get this critter, like, these creepy crawlies. Let's get it. Like something tamed. Oh. I just popped him out and he can't. Ha! Wait. Yes. Yes, we win. Today we are winning. Get up there. Thank you. Alright. As one usually says and does, I will meet you guys at the real cave. I think we found it. So we had to go through quite a bit, and I didn't realize this, but the Iguanodon saddle is... yeah, needs to be repaired, so... interesting. Anyways, I guess I lost my pick along the way, or I threw it out, but that's not a big deal. I'll just make more. But we did it! I found a real cave! It's not fake. At least I'm hoping. I have to be honest, when we started going around the aberration area, I was like, God, I swear, if this is just a waypoint to the aberration cave, I'm gonna be so mad. But yeah, no, we're good. So there's a lot of bad stuff outside. We're definitely going to take this slow. This is really bad taking him in. But if it's really bad, then we'll just take him out. Do I see? Do my little peepers see? Yes. An Arthro. Okay. Okay. We're here. It's a real cave. It's a real cave. It's good. Jab him! Jab him! Yep. We're red. What's up? Thumbs in the eyes, man. Just keep doing thumbs in the eyes. All 8 of them. However many of these guys have. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I thought that was the Arthro coming. And I was like, no, 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 no. No. In the eyes. Come on. Come on. You're 170? Okay. Let's give you some health and some melee. You got a lot of meat. Here, you just keep that. Okay. Oh, that was a bad idea. I can't see. And now we're stuck. This is a bad idea. Hey, could you, like... yeah, thank you. You go over there. Okay. We have one, like, right in front of us, and as much as I would love to explore more and try to see if we could get a better level, I'm gonna stick with that, because I don't really want to go much further in here. Like I said, I'm gonna take mini level on this. Now, I know that I probably should get, like, you know, a higher level one, but we're right here. So, yeah. This task will be completed. I'm just gonna go ahead and chop you guys up. That way you're out of the way. Move. Get out of my way. Man, wouldn't it be crazy if Arano actually does get a TLC? Woo! I mean, I'm glad the Quetzal won, or is in first place at least. Like, that thing that thing... Yeah, the speed buff is nice and everything, but I think I'm more or less just interested in actually seeing it look better. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and ball you. You don't really have... Oh, I will take that. And I will take those. And we'll take that, because we need that for your saddle. I'm not really seeing anything else that I want to keep, so... You know, now that we're here, I'm just kind of like... I don't know. Apparently I need to crawl up to it. We are wearing ghillie. It's not that great. But it's something. So now we're going to do this. And if I can remember how to crawl. Yes. Sorry if it's so dark that you can't see anything. I can barely see anything. I know there's that whole gamma tool, but I don't mess with that because I like the aesthetic. I like the look. Like, here we are on the ground, crawling to our Arthro. You know? So, getting like wild documentary on it. And it just looks pretty. Oh my god. So, okay, hold on. Hold on. I know I sounded all confident a few seconds ago, but I'm not anymore. So I have to crawl up to this, feed it, and then run at screaming. Okay. That's the plan. I don't even know if there's more spiders. There's probably more spiders. Yeah, I'm hearing something. Oh, there's another! I just noticed there is another. There is another. $270? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so do I lure the low level one? Because there's no way I can just like crawl up on that guy with a 270 just hanging out. Oh my god. Can you even tame the 270? Alright. Okay, so if I shoot that one, it's probably gonna aggro the other, and they're both gonna come after me. So then maybe we just do that and then wait for the other big guy to like calm down and try to tame him. I don't know. I don't know. It's insane. What am I doing? Okay, we got that one. I'm scared. Yeah, hi, you. How you doing? You're creepy. You're very creepy. I think there's a reason I never tamed you guys. Oh my god, you're gonna do that thing. Okay, we got it. I'm so sorry. You were even a pretty color and I would have loved to have tamed you because you were so low level and it would have been great, but that's not in the cards for me, so here we are. Oh my god. I miss my frog. But I'm not here to kill. I am here to tame one of these guys. That sound. Jesus! I don't know why, but I am just panicking. Oh, I don't know if I explained this in the first portion or anything, but I don't have damage numbers on because when I see the damage numbers and everything, believe it or not, I get more spazzy So I just say no to that, and that way I can just keep my eyes on the health and we're all good with that. I don't need to know the damage. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking we go up over that mountain, that yes, these mountains, look at them. But we go up over on that rock, right? And then we feed him some food, and then we just scream and run. Not actually scream. I won't do that to your guys' ears. But you know what I'm saying. Covert operation. We are taming an Arthro. I gotta be honest. Okay, real quickly. I was kind of disappointed that it was only like a level 40. But then, seeing this guy, I'm kind of like, oh, okay. Alright. I don't like that sound you make. I really don't like that sound. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Alright. Let's first scope this out. Yes, I hear you. Oh, it's a coil. I don't see anything else. Oh, is its head? Is that its head? Its head is just right there. I don't like the big centipedes. I don't I don't like it. So how am I? Kind of sounds like it's just snoring. I guess that's not so bad. How am I going to get up and? Isn't it just going to aggro on me after I feed it and then... I love the position we're in right there. That was interesting. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Why do you have to be in a rock like that? Yeah, you just keep snoring, dude. Or whatever it is that you're doing. Oh, sorry. Sweetheart? No. Look, I'm a bush. I'm just a bush. I am just a bush. We are one with the bushes. Alright, so if we get to that other bush over there... That is its face, right? I think that's his butt. Never mind. Yeah. Alright, let's look. Yes, that's gotta be the mouth hole. Okay, okay. I can do that. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. So we just crawl up. I don't know how much spoiled meat this is going to take. No. Nope. Nope. Well, that was something. Unfortunately, gonna have to cut the video there because the video is getting too long and I would like to make this a series. So I'm going to get started on episode 2 of this series, and trust me, spoilers. Yeah, it gets good. Or at least I think so. A lot of fun times ahead. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching if you did.